Hey everyone, it's Karishkur here, and we're going to start with the first placement game in the new season, Season 8. I have played this game 4 days ago, and this is the first and last game that I have played in this season. I wasn't at home during the weekend, but I'm going to continue with these games. So first game is against Ottomans. It was the first placement match. This guy has been in Diamond previous season. So this was pretty interesting, but as you can see, it was a pretty quick game. And this is also a good chance to see how the Horseman Rush is working in this season. So let's have a look together and see. Also, I like the map. I like the fact that the map pool includes the pit, because this map has always been awesome. I really liked it in the previous seasons, and yeah, it's nice to see. It's nice to see that this map is back in business, and so am I. Also, we're going to look at the differences that we have with the new patch. We're starting out with 5 sheep, and the procedure is the same. Khan is going to scout. I have sent only 2 villagers to build the Uvu because it was way too far, and I didn't want to lose too many resources with this. So yeah, placing the town center near the wood line. 1 villager gathering the sheep, and I started scouting. Orange player went this way. I'm just checking for sheep. There were only 4 sheep on this side. 5? How did I not see this one? Anyway, what is this? Ah, military school. Okay. All right. Everyone scouting here. Also, I noticed that there are a few sheep in the pit, the 2 gold mines. Although I also like the fact that there is a big gold mine here. So this pit has 2 big gold mines for each player, so in total 4. Anyway, we're moving the gur. Okay, I did oversee this sheep, but there is always the possibility to send a gur and get the last sheep. So we're building a stable. I wanna do this quick. I want it to be done with this as quickly as possible. Let's see. I'm also scouting the map to see where the location of the sheep is, and I can see that my opponent has quite a few sheep. 9 sheep compared to 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so in total it's the same. And let's go into caster mode. So we have a military academy coming from the Ottomans, which means they will have a spearman to defend the gold, which is okay. It doesn't stop me from building the horseman. I don't know whether I have scouted the gold. I haven't scouted out the gold previously, but I knew it was on this side because I didn't see it here. So I went in only with the horseman. And so I'm pushing in. I'm pushing into the villagers, getting some damage here, and moving out of the raid. This spearman might look scary, but I think 1 spearman is not so scary. When you see your opponent going 1 spear, especially if it's Ottomans. It doesn't mean that you will be unable to raid this gold, because we have already done some damage. So there are 2 villagers that are low HP, so we can go in back again. We're interested in the gold villagers, not in the stone villagers, and preferably we're trying to kill one of these. But I wanted to protect my horsemen, so that's why I didn't go in. I could have killed one villager, but I don't know why I didn't. Also, you can bait the spearmen to chase you a little bit and then go back to your initial rush strategy. Again, I don't know why I didn't kill that villager. It was a bit silly of me, to be honest. Also, you can bait the spearmen with the Khan. It seems like the horsemen have longer spears. I'm not very sure if it's just me, but it feels like their spears seem to be a little longer. And I could have insisted with these raids a little bit more. Instead of scouting this area, I could have sent just a simple scout here, and I should have gone for the wood line, because this is where the low HP villagers went. So I don't think I was very efficient in going here just to scout for some sheep and then come back. But yeah, we're going for a Keshik, a horseman, 2 Mangudai definitely, because we have spearmen. So this means that the wheelbarrow will be prolonged for a little bit, which is not a big problem in my opinion. So sometimes I like to get a Keshik out before getting wheelbarrow and 2 Mangudai, but it's also important to research wheelbarrow next. And since the villager are running out of sheep, I'm going on deer. Also, I feel pretty safe doing so, because I'm keeping my opponent in his base. And now we're attacking. Getting some resources out of this. Also, what I don't like about the pit is the fact that you sometimes have to go around. And sometimes you have to go around the base and you will get under town center fire. I think my opponent was pretty slow to make an army. Okay, he's going for Sipahi, archers and some spearmen, which seems to be like an okay composition. Meanwhile, I'm getting the blacksmith. I'm also getting the steel arrow upgrade and the wheelbarrow, and then economically speaking, I'll be fine. I have 30 villagers, my opponent has 29 because I have killed one. I'm not very sure if I should have destroyed the blacksmith. Instead, I could have went for these villagers. that were gathering lots of wood, but also I think there are too many villagers on wood for my opponent and too few of them on gold. He could have went for this gold here, maybe build a wall around here and collect this gold. I got some extra resources out of this, which is nice. Forcing him to build another blacksmith, which is 150 resources lost and reinvested for him. And now we're fighting. Mangudai were shooting at the mining camp because that was the last attack command. At the same time, I'm also going for trade. Somehow I feel I need to compensate with the fact that my opponent has the military schools. Let's see. It's very silly how I lost some Mangudai around here. And also a big surprise he didn't get this one. But my micro was, I think, a 5 out of 10 in this game. At the same time, I'm in an advantage because I'm stopping him, I'm preventing him from taking gold. But when it comes to military, I feel like we're on the same level. So I don't feel like I have a bigger army than his or a better army, because these archers are good against Mangudai. But I'm trying to get as many Sipahi cavalry as I can by making him chase me. At the same time, I have sent in a raiding unit with a scout, killing one more villager, 2 more villagers. Quite a few villagers. And at the same time I'm attacking here as well, killing a few more villagers. And I think at this point I have created such a big advantage that it would be impossible, not impossible for him, but I created quite a big advantage. And then I realized, okay, it makes no sense to stick around. This army is going to defend the gold, and I'm going to go around, rendezvous with this army here, and go through the wood line. And I think this wall that you're seeing here was his mistake. I mean, why was he building this wall so in the front? And I think this is why it's good to have armies on both sides, or at least a scout. And this is where I saw his villagers, and yeah. So this was basically it. Yeah, quite an easy game in my opinion. I did my best partially. But yeah. Anyway, see you in the next one.